2, 1. And welcome everybody to a very, very special episode of PPW Spark. And it is very, very special because we are celebrating 11 years of Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling, and we're celebrating with everybody here in PPW Nation. We cannot wait to put on another great show for you. A great show. Johnny St. Clair, EJ Kuiper, I'm BP Burke. We're going to run it down for you here, where every single title in PPW is on the line tonight. All of our titles being defended. Of course, in our main event tonight, it is going to be the Neon Ninja Facade taking on Dio Bando, baby. This is a bit of a rematch from Super Show 4 back in April, where we were hoping to have Adrian Soriano in the mix there, but he was unfortunately injured. We have Diego Hill in the mix. We'll run through that a little bit later as far as a deep dive, but let's talk about the other title matches, Johnny and EJ.
Yes. Tell you what.
And Paul Bowe joining us for a bit too.
As you said, all the titles are on the line. We're throwing all the salami in the Antipas tonight, buddy. I can't wait. Where else do you get an event like this?
That's right. We got the TV title on the line. We got Nolan Pierce versus Clutch Adams, once again building off of that
Easy governor.
That interference from last month.
Yes.
Clutch Adams and Dio Bando interrupting that long-anticipated match between Facade and Nolan Pierce. That title versus title main event.
Dio Bando and Clutch Adams made it so hard being the acting GM, I immediately resigned the position afterward. And oh my goodness, what I had to do was make those two matches. And the match that made itself, we couldn't keep them apart any longer. The unstoppable, the undefeated, the reigning, defending PPW Women's Champion, Sami Chaos, is going to be taking on the woman who came closest to being able to defeat her, the former champion, Dynamite Danny Moe.
Right, it's almost been 6 months of Sami Chaos's title reign, and this has been a hotly anticipated rematch. Let me know if you guys are excited for Sami Chaos versus Danny Moe.
The last time we saw that, someone went through a door.
That's right.
A door.
That's right. That is a high bar of violence to clear, but I am pretty sure we're going to see them surpass that tonight.
Well, let me tell you something here. When you talk about PPW, you talk about the women's division, it has to go synonymous hand in hand with Danny Moe. She is the first lady of PPW. But in the last year, Sami Chaos came in and kind of, Brian, I'm sure you'll agree with me on this, has kind of turned the women's division almost upside down. You know,
I would go so far to say she has turned PPW upside down.
And she's been beating all contenders, anyone that's coming to step up to the plate. And Sami isn't winning by the skin of her teeth. She's winning decisively in these matches. As you said, Danny Moe and her, it's like, you know, I always say this when you have two guys coming, it's like two water buffaloes meeting at the hole here. But we're going to put it in a female version here, and two titans clashing here.
Two lionesses
clashing here for that fight for supremacy. And you never know what's going to happen. The PPW women's title is on the line, and that's the highest prize here in PPW if you are a female wrestler.
One of the highest prizes in all of independent wrestling, if we're going to go there for that matter.
And if you're a tag team wrestler, the highest prize you can aspire to, and that South Philly's finest has achieved 8 times already. They are the reigning tag team champions tonight. They defend against the Vetrano brothers, Mook and Stock. The governor has picked a side. I see a dude hell yes sign over there. But many have tried to best Jimmy Conway in the line, Luca Brazzi. Very few have succeeded. That's going to be an incredible competition. And one I'm very excited for. The action starts at 7 o'clock. The bell time is 7 o'clock. But make sure you get into that building a little bit early. Make sure you get into the Expo Center a little bit early.
We are having a special YouTube exclusive match.
Yeah, we have
showcase match.
Our showcase match. Tonight we're going to see some 6-man tag action featuring some members of the commission, Logie P, the Philadelphia Playboy, and Damian Malik. But last month we had a great six-man scramble, which was won by a very strong up-and-coming star, Christian Robinson, making a name for himself all over New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and all Delaware, a lot of other places. And Tom Mitchell, he caught the eye of Tom Mitchell, the No Limits champion last month. Tom Mitchell made the challenge, and tonight he will face Christian Robinson for that No Limits Championship.
Right, so those showcase matches can sometimes have an impact on PPW,
Absolutely
on future shows.
they can.
Yeah,
You don't
those
wanna
aren't
miss them.
just throwaway matches. It just like it says, it showcases the up-and-coming talent. And you know what? They are fighting as hard as they could because they want that spot on the main roster.
And speaking of some spots, at the top of that trios division, you have the Syndicate back together as a cohesive unit. Mr. Good Luck Sam Adams, a former PPW champion, the Brothers Gray, his muscle, it's always by his side. And they savagely attacked, if you follow our social media, PPW Entertainment, they savagely attacked Zach Xander for no reason. They wanted to blow off some steam. And they did pummel poor Zach Xander, but he's bringing his big Zach energy to a trios title match tonight, teaming up with Nick Robles and Trace Parker to try to win those trios titles.
Tell you what, those trios titles don't go up often
They do
on
not.
the line, but when they do, you could be sure it's going to be fireworks in that one.
And the Syndicate have been dominant with those trios titles.
Absolutely.
And those are our big title matches, but that's not the... We might have a 7th title match tonight, and the way that could happen... Tonight, we decide who will be the next holder of the golden ticket briefcase. If they have that golden ticket, they can redeem it anytime. They can redeem it tonight if they so choose. And that's going to be Rembrandt, Dive Bomb Diego Hill. It's going to be Mark Alexander. I see the governor is a big Mark Alexander guy. And then, of course, the most smashing player himself, Ricky Price. All 4 of these competitors have earned their way into this golden ticket match, but only one can leave with that briefcase and possibly cause a little damage a little bit later tonight.
Yes, that's been months in the making, that golden ticket match.
And Johnny, speaking of months in the making, for the millions watching around the world at home, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Big Daddy Chris White as he gets 5 minutes tonight with the man.
Oh, wait, we found Travis Norbert's fan.
One
we found
fan.
Travis's fan.
There it is. That's the first Travis Norbert
That's
t-shirt.
right.
He
Let
only-
me tell you something, stupid mayonnaise beard. Look at me when I'm talking to you, Chris White. You respect the commish. Now, look at me. Do I look like a man that's afraid of you? Huh? When I get in that ring tonight, you're going down, buddy. I'm going to smash you like a mayonnaise egg sandwich at 7 a.m., buddy. That's right.
There's no more running, Travis. 5 minutes. That's all there is.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Stupid Mayonnaise Beard. If I had to put you in the camel clutch tonight and make you submit, I will. All right? Now, who's got the damn microphone in front of the speaker? Don't you know nothing about audio engineering like me? And you, Mr. Shamrock over there in the green tank top, keep the noise down. You're sweating like a stuck Irish pig. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
How do I always get stuck next to you?
What's your name again?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, BJ. Yeah, wait.
A lot of simmering tension, but finally, the time for talking. I would say the time for talking would be over, but Travis Norbert literally broke his jaw and still didn't shut up. But the time for talking will soon be over because Chris White might be able to finish the job. I don't think he's going to need much more than 5 minutes to handle some business tonight.
That is more than enough time, if you ask me. I can't wait for that 5-minute challenge.
And
Wait. This is why I got special enforcers and a whole commission behind me, because I got people like you teaming up against me all the damn time. I'm outnumbered and it's unfair. That's right.
And I know for a fact that Chris White has had a little extra help. He's been hitting the gym. He's been hitting the weights.
Yeah,
You can tell
he
he's
looks
been-
like he's had a little bit of extra.
He's been incredible.
Nipping the
physically
grape over there,
conditioned.
Funk's Brewing.
Hey,
Nice plug.
If you're
For sponsors.
gonna partake in some extra carbs, there's far worse places to do it than Funk Brewing. And we want to thank you, Travis. We want to thank Funk Brewing for being such great partners with PPW. We want to thank them for everything they do to help make PPW happen each and every month here. We very, very much would not have met our 11th anniversary at the level we are at without the partnership of the Slatington Expo Center, without the partnership of Funk Brewing. It has been an incredible tag team combination. And I know Chris White has been working with some people too, so there might be a little bit of an ace up his sleeve.
Do you all hear this? How they're working together? They just admitted
I'm not
it.
working with
They just
anybody.
admitted it.
I'm not training Chris
You all are
White.
working with him. Well, guess what? After tonight, there's not going to be no partnership with Funk's Brewing because you're going to be smashed on the mat. It's going to be commission partnership, buddy. That's right.
I just think you're being, Travis, I just think you're being paranoid. No one's rooting against you. You just aren't that good.
Hang on.
It's
Is anybody here rooting against Travis Norbert? Is anybody here rooting against Travis Norbert? All right, maybe they are. I think you're wrong, Scarlett. I think a lot of people are very much rooting against Travis Norbert.
You know, I come here and I don't know the difference between a West Virginia group and a Slatington, Pennsylvania group because you all look inbred. That's right. That's right. That's right.
And when you talk about great tag team combinations, there is no shortage of great tag team wrestling here in PPW, and there's going to be some great tag matches. Unfortunately, card is subject to change sometime. CXR unable to make it tonight. We do wish them the best. We hope that they're going to be back next month. We're really hoping. Oh, hold on. Time out. Scarlett Joe, if you could join Scarlett, if you could come over here away from the speakers. I have it on good authority that Chris White has been getting some pointers from the one and only Ricky Price.
Hell yeah, he has. Yo, that's right. Chris White, baby. He's gonna lay it down tonight. Right? Isn't that right, Big Daddy? Oh yeah.
You see how I'm outnumbered here? They keep coming out the wall like cockroaches.
Hold on
Here
one
it comes.
sec. Hold on one sec. Sit.
Being beaten up here on Spark.
Park it, or I'll get Zach Xander on you, pal. Listen.
Care about Whack-Wander?
Listen.
West Virginia
Tonight,
inbred?
I'm gonna keep it real simple for you. That's right. Chris White is gonna smack you around like the rag doll that you are and leave you hanging. Because I've been teaching him how to smash. And I'll tell you what, the most smashing player and Big Daddy Chris White are gonna make sure the commission are no more.
Wait. Don't come up here in public and reveal your bedtime fantasies to everybody. Nobody wants to hear that crap.
You get to reveal some stuff, I can tell you what, but I ain't revealing it yet.
Ricky Price has been putting the work in with Big Daddy Chris White, making sure he is ready, making sure he can make the most out of this 5 minutes. But Ricky, you've been very, very busy because tonight you have an even bigger opportunity. That's the opportunity for the golden ticket briefcase. And I know you don't want to show your hand. I'm not going to ask you to reveal your cards. But if you're able to secure that golden ticket, might we see a 7th title match tonight, possibly?
You might.
All right.
I want to point out one thing. If I win, I can cash in on any championship.
Any champion.
Very true.
And recently, I've been smashing and burning with someone. So I don't know. Maybe I win the belt, or I win the thing, the briefcase, and I cash in on the tag champs, because we don't like those guys. I mean, we like South Philly's finest, right? We like South Philly's finest. Never mind. But smash and burn, you never know where we can show up. But yeah, tonight, big opportunity. I don't know what you're looking at. Look that way.
You're a pervert.
That's right. Pervert. Anyways, BP, big opportunity, golden ticket ladder match. Chris White, Big Daddy, gonna kick this guy's butt over here. Yeah, that's right.
I didn't do nothing to deserve
that's
this.
right,
I
Chris
uphold
White.
authority and
That's right,
regulation.
Chris White.
All right, I
That's
don't
right,
deserve
Chris
this.
White.
Shut up.
That's right,
Shut up.
Chris White.
Shut up.
That's
Shut up.
right, Chris White.
Shut up.
That's right. Ah.
Shut up! That's right, Chris White. Yeah.
That was assault, borderline assault right
Keep
there.
those kids away from this.
Hey, let's hear it one more time.
God.
Ricky Price.
If I didn't know any better, I may think Mr. Norbert is a little rattled, a little concerned
Get
about.
that microphone away from the
You
damn
have to come
speaker.
away from the speakers. You have to come toward the center here if we're gonna have the microphone on.
Damn, Paul Bobo. Let me show you how it's done.
A little scared, if you will.
Maybe a little scared. Maybe a
You
little
know what?
fear.
Spark is going off the rails here.
It most
Oh my
certainly
God.
is. And we haven't even talked about some of the other action. CXR, unfortunately, as we had mentioned, are unable to make it tonight. But Los Toxicos will still be in action. We have a new tag team, Yuri Nagi, who has been lighting up our showcase matches, has brought in a partner from the other side of Pennsylvania. A lot of people from all over the Northeast want to come to PPW, want to be a part of the action here in Slatington, Pennsylvania. One of them is Matthew Jager, and he will be in action with Yuri Nagi tonight against Los Toxicos. The other match, Junie Underwood so far has tried to make it work while Ricky Price is trying to get the singles career going here in PPW. He and Ricky Price have teamed elsewhere. However, Junie Underwood is still trying to make that tag team specialist thing work for him. He has gone with the old school, I call it the Hart Foundation playbook. He is a very small, very technical, very athletic competitor. He has found a big powerhouse to join up with him in the form of Al De Niro. and they will be taking on the two-time former PPW Tag Team Champions Joey Martinez, Vinnie Mac, championship material.
You know what? That one absolutely could go either way. I mean, Junie Underwood, you know, he's not going to have the advantage tagging with someone that he's not a regular partner
He's just
with.
trying to find that right thing.
Championship material, you know, one of the best in the business. I don't always agree with the way they go about it, but you can't argue with results.
Yeah, and you could argue that this is a little bit of a rematch, too. Last month we saw Junie Underwood and Zach Zander team up for the first time, try to knock off championship material. Didn't really go their way, so I think Junie's strategizing in a way where he can pick up a new partner, try to get up a victory there.
And Zach Zander, very talented, very, very, very rangy, very, very quick, a big heart and maybe a small body for professional wrestling. Al De Niro is kind of the opposite of Zach Zander in a lot of ways. He has that size, he has that power. He can bring things that Junie Underwood might not be as versed in physically. And I think that could be a very, very, very winning combination there. We have a lot more going on here. We have a big feature match as well. Sugar Dan, Travis Norbert's right hand in the commission, Sugar Dan.
Give it up for Sugar Dan!
He will be taking on. He will be taking on a gentleman who had a very big debut and has a very, very, very beloved partner who has really endeared himself in PPW in a very, very quick manner. Jermaine Marbury and his right hand, Benny the Basketball.
Oh my God. No, don't be clapping for Larry Bird, okay? We don't need that bird walking around here traveling and everything, not getting citations and violations. When I see him tonight, if he starts breaking the rules and traveling, he's getting a damn whistle blowing on him. That's right. There's going to be a pause in the match, and we're going to have to restart it if need be. That's right.
Of all the basketball players, you go with Larry Bird.
Yeah, that's what I said. Michael Jordan, yeah.
So, Travis, what you're saying is you're comparing Jermaine Marbury
Yeah, Larry Bird, yeah.
to Larry Bird.
That's his bird. Bobo put that micro. Yes, Larry Bird.
Paul, you got to come to the center. You got to get away
He
from
comes
that
around here
speaker.
all like he's Mr. Johnson and everything, and he introduced himself as Larry Bird or whatever the hell his name is.
That's like saying that Freddie Akers is John Cena. I mean, come on.
Well, you can't see him. Look at him. He's hiding in shadows.
That's right. You can't see me.
He's a commission member.
Brian, when you guys are all done at the end, though, if you do have time, I'd like to let the audience ask Mr. Norbert a few questions at the end of the show.
Oh, of course.
I know the cheerleaders over there, and they really have a few questions for Travis. Let's hear it for the cheerleaders.
Buy some tricky trays.
That's right. Those raffle baskets
Basket
are
of
up there,
booze is over there.
waiting for you to drop some.
But you wait
cash.
until you come in the PPW to buy a 50-50 ticket.
That's right.
That's right.
You got to split the profits somehow here.
But let's talk a little bit about what's going to go on here tonight at Triumph at our 11th anniversary show. And we got to start with that heavyweight title match. The Neon Ninja Facade has been the heart, the soul of PPW for a good bit of those 11 years. Definitely these last 2, 3, 4, 5. Facade now well into his second reign as PPW champion. And he is facing Dio Bando one-on-one. And Dio Bando and Clutch Adams disrupted that main event last month at Conquest. We had that great showdown, Nolan Pierce, Facade, title versus title, champion versus champion. It looked like Nolan Pierce might be on the precipice of a sea change here in PPW, but then it was ruined by Dio Bando and Clutch Adams. And now it is one-on-one, no multi-person matches. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. And how does anybody see this going? I think it's going to be a really, really, really big showdown here.
Well, go ahead.
You got it.
Dio Bando, former TV champion. So I mean, he has held gold in PPW before. However, is he up to the task to face a Neon Ninja right now as champion? We'll have to see.
That is a huge question. And Dio Bando, I know backstage last month at Conquest that our backstage correspondents, I believe it was Scarlett Joe, did get a chance to speak with Dio Bando. And Dio said he had his second match, his first title match in PPW at our 9th anniversary show back in 2022. And when that happened, Facade was the heavyweight champion, and he was successfully defended that heavyweight title that night. And right now, he wants to kind of break that cycle, break that 2-year hold. And yes, there have been other great champions. The Mecha Brian Johnson has been a great champion. Adrian Soriano was a great champion. Facade has stood head and shoulders above almost anybody, though, as a great heavyweight champion. But Dio Bando says it's time for a new era. It is time for the era of Dio Bando. He said after he lost to Diego Hill in that golden ticket qualifier, I don't need a golden ticket. I am the golden ticket. And he can prove himself very, very right with a victory tonight.
And I think you made that distinction. Facade stands above everybody else. But Dio Bando, who's been firing on all cylinders this year, really showing us a different wrestler in terms of ability, how he handles himself in the ring. There's a big difference between being the champ and being the runner-up. I think this match is going to prove that distinction tonight.
And there is a difference even as well of being the champ and being the man.
That's right.
And Facade has proven himself time and time again to be the man here in PPW. Not every champion gets to be that. And if he can pick up a win here tonight on our 11th anniversary and one of our biggest shows of the year, it is just another step in that direction. And somebody who came very, very close to ending that, another great champion in his own right. You may not like his tactics, you may not like the way he approaches things, but Clutch Adams has been as dominant as anybody here in PPW. Tonight, he is facing the television champion, Nolan Pierce.
What a matchup this is going to be. I mean, Clutch Adams still trying to claw his way back up to the top of the heap there, get his hands back on that gold, which, you know, as he rightfully claims, never truly lost that title, so he still has...
Well, I think we can say at this point he has had opportunities.
Absolutely, but he still has that chip on his shoulder.
Oh, of course.
That big gold chip on his shoulder. Nolan Pierce, same way. He was robbed last month of a potential title opportunity. So, a lot at stake here, a lot to prove. And as you were saying in the last match, the old guard versus the new.
Very much so. And Nolan Pierce, I think Clutch Adams might take Nolan to a different level. We've seen Nolan can be very good in a wrestling match. Nolan Pierce has improved so much by leaps and bounds as a wrestler. Clutch Adams, say what you will about him, one of the smartest wrestlers in PPW. Clutch Adams, if he has a good game plan here, will take Nolan Pierce into a fight. He will take Nolan Pierce into a fight, and that might be where Nolan Pierce is a little out of his depth, and he won't be able to touch Clutch.
Yeah, and this is going to be a personal fight for Clutch Adams as well. Lost that golden ticket briefcase earlier in the year.
To Nolan Pierce's partner, Mark. Oh, you're talking about the briefcase itself.
Yeah, he lost the cash-in attempt. It was unsuccessful. And then when he had the chance to get that golden ticket qualifier, it was a loss to Mark Alexander. So
the tag team partner of Nolan Pierce.
That's
and
right.
when Clutch went to go a little too far there, when Clutch... Can I help you, Travis Norbert?
He looks nauseated, like he's going to vomit all over the place. He's got the Rona or something, and he's going to give it to me.
Well, he's
I'm not
sitting next to
nauseous.
you.
I was looking at what I was stepping on.
Disgusting.
We're
You
having-
vomit that way, mister.
You know, you
I
see
know
what
you're
happens-
nervous in my presence, but don't let it get to you. That's right.
we're having
Yeah, I'm shaking.
nice intellectual conversation about the card tonight, and because you're not the center of attention, you have to take it out on us.
He's trying to puke on me.
He's not trying to puke
Ask
on you.
them. They saw it.
So what
Johnny.
do you think, Nolan Pierce or Clutch Adams? Are we still on that match?
Clutch Adams.
Of course you're going to say Clutch Adams.
I believe the governor's going to weigh in here.
Yeah, Brian, not to interrupt you guys, but I do have a question from the governor of PPW here, and he's been asking me to ask you. You can ask Norbert his question. Go ahead.
Hey, Travis, I gotta ask you a question. What's your game plan for Chris White?
What game plan? I don't need a game plan. Look at him. He's not a professional. He's a fat John Cena wannabe, and he's got a mayonnaise beard because he's fat. All right?
You know,
That's
yes,
right. Huh?
I saw that video with you at McDonald's.
You did right. I was looking for him.
Were you trying to get an application to work there after he beat
He's
you?
going to need an application to work there because when I'm done with him, he's not going to be able to work at all here, buddy. And the only place you're going to be working is the drive-through with me.
I think Chris White's gonna end your commission, buddy, and you're gonna be working at McDonald's, buddy.
You know what? You know what? That's fine and dandy because guess what?
Big Johnny! Big Johnny! Big Johnny! Big Johnny!
Yeah, you keep
Big Johnny!
Listen here, buddy. His dad wants to disown him, and he's going to adopt me.
Oh, come
right?
on.
All right,
That's what's going to happen.
Sit down,
Look
Mayor
at it.
McCheese.
Look
Sit
at
down.
it. Guess what? I'm going to be
here
your
we
daddy's
go.
son real soon, buddy. Huh? That's right. You're disowned because you're a loser. That's right.
Unbelievable.
Brian, is this an official stipulation? Is Chris White's father adopting
No.
Travis Norbert?
No.
It's going to happen.
No, custody of Travis Norbert. This is not a custody of Travis Norbert ladder match. We already have a ladder match tonight.
Who would want to be in that match? The custody of Travis Norbert.
How do you think he got it? How do you think he got on the commission? Travis Norbert is a ward of the state, and he was in the state ward.
A ward of the award.
I run the ward, buddy. I'm coming to this damn promotion. Yeah.
I'm still stuck on the Larry Bird reference. That blew my
Well,
mind.
you're the one that brought Mr. Bird here with his Johnson out and everything. I don't have to deal with this crap. What, Michael Jordan and his dribbling, all that? You better not dribble in the ring. You get a napkin and wipe it up.
If anything, the only thing I think Jermaine Marbury might do is dribble Sugar Dan's head off that turnbuckle 3 or 4 times. That might be about it.
You know, you got a dirty mind, too.
And we want to move on here. So many great matches tonight, and I think we would be remiss if we did not talk about the Women's Championship. Sammy Chaos, Danny Moe. We only have a little bit of time here. We only have about 3 minutes left. Definitely want to close it off talking about a match I have circled on this card. I cannot wait for. The first match they had, one of the more violent matches, one of the more intense matches ever in PPW. We're going to run it back here. And I think it's time to kind of pull the cat out of the bag here. We have told the officials to kind of sit on their whistles here, to not, if it goes out, don't lean heavy on those 10 counts. If they get a little rough, they bend the rules a little bit, let it happen. These two need to settle their differences. No, does anybody here want to see this match end in a disqualification or a count out? I don't think so. So there must be a winner tonight. Sammy Chaos, Danny Moe, there must be a winner, and no DQ, no count out. I don't think Sammy Chaos I don't think she would try to do a Travis Norbert type move and try to cheat and hold her title by intentionally getting disqualified or counted out.
Are you blind? Have you seen what's been going on here? I've been playing by the rules, doing what's right. I've been a model citizen and all things that are prudent.
What you've been doing is taking up our airtime here. We have 2 minutes left because you've been
have 2 minutes left, and I think it's time to
this
get
whole
some Q&A.
Let's get some Q&A. Let's hear
We're
from
gonna
the
get some Q&A
PPW
from
Nation
PPW
here.
Nation
Let's
here,
get some
yeah.
medicine up here. Before
I'll man
Bobo
the
runs
mic here.
away here.
Any questions for us? Questions for Travis?
Let's hear from Freddie Akers.
Oh, please no.
Oh, I like Freddie.
Let's
All right,
hear
what do we got?
Who has a question
Does
for
anybody
us?
have something they would like to ask?
Go on, Dave. Dave has a
Someone
question.
save this train wreck
Or anyone
of a
else.
show right now, please.
Can you please go get medical attention or something?
Hey, well, all right, we'll go over here. I know you have a question. You have a question? All right, go ahead.
My name's Frederick Patinsky. I'll make you my tag team partner.
Who do you want for a tag team partner? Norbert.
Travis.
You want Travis as your partner?
That's
All right, well, he wants
That's
you.
right. You're in the regulation nation, brother. That's right.
You might be the only fan, but that's okay.
No, there's another guy. We have 2 of them.
Where's Big Poppy at?
We
He's
might
back
have to
there.
take your belt away for one of the
Don't you touch his
Curtis, you're always full of
partner.
questions. How about a question?
I've blessed that belt now.
Travis, how are you going to get out of tonight alive?
That's a good question.
Do you see the difference between me and him? Professional, authority, loser, mayonnaise beard. Now, who do you think's going to win? Look at us. Look at me.
I think Travis wants, instead of it being
Now look at him. Loser. That's why his dad's going to disown him and he's going to adopt me, buddy.
Here's
and
what
if
I
you
think.
keep smiling, your dad's going to adopt me too. Now, how you think that?
Here's what I think. I think Travis sounds so confident he might want 10 minutes instead of 5. He wants more time against Chris White.
You have a question?
Yeah, what's the difference? He's more stronger than him.
That is the difference, yes.
Yeah, he's more stronger than you.
I'm stronger than him.
I'd stay in the obvious.
Why don't you take that jacket off and show the guns? Show the guns.
I'm not trying to make these ladies here pass out in passion, all right?
Where's his walker?
His walker is right over there. That's her right there.
Well,
It's been retired.
I might feel ill and I might need that later on, you know?
Oh, you're going to need more than a walker.
Larry,
later
any
on.
questions for
Yeah,
Travis?
gurney.
You're a Norbert fan. Did he give you that shirt?
No. They didn't give it to me.
Yeah, we got a question for you.
Sir,
Why?
what team did you bet on last week that lost to make you have to wear that shirt?
We got Mr. Mark Norbert over here.
Did you bet on the Giants?
Chris White made a post saying that it wouldn't take 5 minutes, it would take 30 seconds. So Norbert, you think you could beat him under 30 seconds?
If I wanted to pulverize his face for 55 minutes, I can do it. This is easy peasy.
Travis, he said it would take 30 seconds for you to pin him. Can you pin him
It'll
under
take
that?
30 seconds for me to pin him tonight. If
Under
I,
it, yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm going to punish you. I'm going to punish you all the way up till the clock stops, buddy. I can pin you in 30 seconds, but you know what? I'm going to pick your dead carcass up, and then I'm going to play with you. You understand? All right?
I think you're legitimately insane.
Back in track to the 30 seconds. 30-second man. Delilah, care to comment on Travis being the 30-second man? 30-second match.
Not a comment, but a question. If you're so smart, how come you haven't fired the one person who hates you the most on your own commission?
You know what? You know what? That would
Hold on.
That would be too easy.
You got a member of the commission. Go ahead up there.
I'm going to punish you longer by keeping you on. Huh?
We could go a little longer, can't we? We could go a little over time, can't we here?
I love
we can roll it on. Let's keep rolling.
I love Logie P.
We're going to keep rolling here.
And we also want to talk about this.
Yeah, I'm going to kick his butt. That's right.
While this love fest is going on.
What is going on here? More interruptions.
They've been teaming up on me here and all these people here, all them. Yeah, they've been
It's a
teaming
lost
up on
cause.
me.
I might as well just give the headset over and.
Yeah, we got Logie P on here. Hold on, we gotta get him here live. Wait a second here. Look, a conspiracy keeping the microphone. There you go.
There we go. We're live. Oh, what's up, Travis? Do you mind moving? Come on, my seat. Beat it, pal.
Yeah.
You know what?
You know what? Take his headset.
At this point, no one's getting my headset. I'm hanging out.
Take that headset off of this loser. Get away, PP.
We got to wrap this thing up here. Spark got to come to a.
Oh, yeah, when the odds are evened up, it's time to close the show. Oh. Hurry up, Logie. Tell him what you got to say.
Dude, these guys smell. Why are you here, Travis? Oh, Chris, wipe that smirk off your face. Are you not scared of him? You're not scared of him. You should be. Look at the size of this man's biceps. Look at those, like 30-inch pythons. Come on, man. Oof.
Somebody show
Those are quarterceps. Those aren't biceps. What are you talking about?
Why are you still here?
You can't shut me up that easy. I have another mic.
God damn.
Brian, you better take. Oh wait, Zoe has a question here. Hold on.
We have a question here in the crowd here.
Travis, as much as I love you, he's gonna kick your ass, and then you're not gonna get adopted by it.
We can't say that word, but kick his butt.
He's gonna kick your butt.
Don't do that. You're breaking my heart.
And your ass.
Hey, you can't say that word, mister.
That's a violation.
You see how they bend the rules in their favor when it's convenient for them? You see?
Before we finish up here, and of course, we want to get back into the Slatington Expo Center. Logie P is an incredibly talented competitor. He's going to be joining up with some other members of the commission, the Playboy. He's going to be joining up with Damian Malik. They're going to be in action here in less than an hour in our showcase match.
Paul, I have to team with the Playboy again?
Yeah, you're teaming with Playboy again.
I can't stand that guy. Why is he still here?
Once he can.
Hey, don't.
Hold on. We got one more question. This is it. We got to shut it down.
Philly Playboy here.
We're not Tony Khan paying for an overrun here.
We're already 4 over.
Once he beats you, you'll be working at McDonald's.
Any comment?
Yeah, you McNugget.
Have you ever been to the dentist? They didn't do a good job. They should be fired. That's right. That's right. You see,
all right.
Truth took all the mayonnaise from McDonald's. You know that?
Anybody else have any questions? Any comments?
Last call for questions
This
to
show
Travis.
completely went off the rails today.
That's your fault.
But you know what? It was a good time. It was a good time. Thanks for coming out, folks.
And we are so close to PPW Triumph, our 11th anniversary show. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, go right down that hallway where Freddie Akers is standing and get tickets at the door.
I'll be there in a couple minutes.
Freddie is pointing you in that direction. It is going to be a great night of action. It might be the last night we have Travis Norbert. Mayonnaise Beard is going to make him ketchup face. I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Oh, wow. That was so good.
Real funny.
You've been planning that line for about 8 months, haven't you?
He wrote that on the inside of his hand.
It took me 8 months to come up with that. It takes me 5 seconds, buddy.
No, I didn't.
All right, wind this down once again. BP Burke, Johnny St. Clair, E. Julius Kuiper. Let's give it up for them and even Travis Norbert.
And let's hear it for, coming up from behind here, the heavyweight champion, the Neon Ninja.
We're going to roll a little longer. A little longer we could go here.
Yeah. All right,
let's wrap it up, guys.
Any longer. I'm out of here.
Denied the second encore.
Get out of here.
We'll get some people to help Travis out.
Yeah.
Travis, we'll get some people to grab some people to help get Travis.
Yeah, we got to move all the equipment to shoot the show.
Grab a bunch of students.